everyone, and welcome back to Magic Moon Goddess. We have a mini pick a card reading for you. These are gonna just give you some healing messages for this week, October 19th to October 23rd. So let's get started in the pile selection. Remember, this is a general reading. The messages are not gonna be for everyone that is watching. If that's the case, stay tuned for next week's pick a card weekly mini pick a card reading, or pick a bigger pick a card reading that I provide on the channel. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Just take a moment to breathe, connect with your intuition, connect with your higher self, and really choose with your intuition is important in picking your pile. If you want to choose with a crystal, I'm going to be putting crystals now. Also, all the timestamps will be in the description and the comment section down below. For pile number 1, the crystal we have is this beautiful raw form of amethyst. Amethyst comes in all different shapes, colors, and I really love that one. The second pile, pile number 2, we have this beautiful fluorite. And then for pile number 3, we have this beautiful raw form of clear quartz. All the timestamps will be in the description box and the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. If you picked a crystal, you picked this beautiful amethyst. Let's start with your reading. The first card we have here is Hyrule. The second card we have here is Activated Earth. And the third card we have is You're Not Alone. It's really interesting with this Hyrule card because it has Earth spelled into it. It's a very beautiful, beautiful card. And this card says, longing for home, homesick for the stars. If you're someone who is an old soul, someone who is a star seed, this is who you represent as a human being. And your soul calls to be somewhere that you would like to call home. You feel like you don't belong on this planet Earth. You feel like you belong in the cosmos, in the stars, or in general, it doesn't even have to be related to that. You feel that you just don't feel settled in where you are at this time of your life. Wherever you live, you don't feel connected to it. Maybe you don't live around family, but this is just really longing for home, feeling really homesick, and this card represents that you need to start really committing to life. You need to start building a community, and this card also talks about building a community here, but you need to start committing to your life and making it the way that you dream, the way you visualize, the way you have it in your imagination. What is it that you are called to that you feel that is missing in your life? And don't fall into, the reality of things, because you are someone that can be very logical as well, and that gets you in the way of you taking chances and taking risk and taking choices in a direction that your soul is calling you to do. This is part of your lesson in life, is really listening to your intuition and following what it is that you really want to do, what your soul is calling to do. You might be someone that's moved to so many different places and you just don't feel settled in that place and you don't feel connected. How can you feel more connected this week? How can you connect? How can you bring that within yourself instead of looking for it on the outside? What does that look like to you? The second card we have is Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, which are spiritual paths. Trust where you're led. This is super important. That goes along with this first card. It's talking about trusting your intuition, listening to your soul's calling. What is your soul calling to do? What is it that you hear in the back of your mind and you say it's not, you can't accomplish it, it is not feasible, it is not realistic? What is it that you dream to do that you feel that others will judge you on? Now there's different spots around the world. This is representing Australia. You see all these different stones and then this beautiful energetic ley line or spiritual path. There's different spots in the world that have this energetic energy, this activation energy, because it says activated earth. For example, we have Sedona in Arizona. Sedona is really known for the vortex energy, for special energetic energy. Sedona is an example of a spiritual path, of a ley line. For example, if Sedona is a place that you want to visit, I've been there so many times. I used to live in Arizona. It is a beautiful place. It's very spiritual, it's very grounding. Or if there's another place that you have in mind, or do some research this week of activated earth places to visit. And this will also activate not only you, but it will activate the earth as well, because it's like a double connection. These ley lines are similar to Chinese medicine. I went to school for acupuncture, and in acupuncture we have different meridians, and there's a ton of different meridians. So this is an example that life, earth, has a ton of different meridians energetically. So definitely do your research on different ley lines, spiritual paths that you would be interested. Add that to your vision board, and that will start to make you feel closer to home. You won't have this deep homesickness feeling. I don't feel that this will ever go away for you, but if you take steps towards it, it won't feel as intense. The next card we have is you're not alone. As a soul, old soul, as a starseed, you might feel that you feel alone. You know, you create this cave. The deeper the old soul, the deeper the cave. It says isolation, physical connection, community. Even though you're someone who's a deep old soul, your soul also craves physical connection, community. We are humans, we're tribal. Connection is everything for us. So maybe you're someone that goes on social media a lot. Lessen the social media and connect with people on a face-to-face basis. Go out in nature if you can't, because of the mask. Go out in nature. Hang out with someone. Do something in those sorts. You need to connect to feel better, and this will also not make you feel so lonely and homesick for the stars. You are someone that energetically really needs to vibe with someone, so really just put it out into the universe that what you're looking for, and stop isolating yourself. Stop hiding. Stop, in a way, resisting. Open up. And if you picked the crystal amethyst, this is a beautiful crystal. Amethyst is a very spiritual stone. It's a very well-known stone. Get an amethyst, connect and get something like this, a raw form of amethyst, something really unique and beautiful to, reflect you, but also so that you can see the magic in it, and it really will call to your soul. This beautiful amethyst. Get an amethyst, get a crystallized one, a raw form, not a tumblestone one. Get a raw form of amethyst, and really it will help you connect to your spirituality. It will help you connect with your soul. That is your reading. I'm gonna head over to pile number 1. Hit that like button if it resonated with you, and also subscribe to my channel to keep up with me weekly. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you picked a crystal, you picked this fluorite. Let's jump right into the reading. The first card that we have here is surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. This week, take a break from being so productive. Take a break from doing work if you can as much as possible this week. This card is really calling for you to play, to enjoy your life, to hang out with your significant other, your children, if you have children. This, or even if you might not have a significant other either, but this is really saying you need to surrender to the sweetness of life. You need to, fall in love again, make love to life, pleasure. You just need to really replenish your heart chakra, your soul. Your heart chakra is really calling out to you because you're burnt out. The second card we have is you're not for everyone. Know that you're not for everyone, and embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. A really great tip I would have is to not take things personal from people, and that's the best way, especially if you're a starseed or an empath. That's the best way to go forward, because when you don't take things personal, it doesn't affect you anymore energetically or, mentally. And this is a really great thing from Don Miguel Ruiz, his book, The 4 Agreements. Look up the 4 Agreements and, start implementing that in your life this week. But just know that you're unique and talented. Your weirdness is unique. Who wants to be, boring anyway? Nobody is normal, but if you're more someone that has eccentric, more different than the average, let's say, this card is just saying you're not for everyone, and that is okay. There are like-minded people out there that are gonna love you for who you are, and if people are not loving you for who you are, then they clearly do not serve to be in your life anyway. The next card we have is the Star Keeper. The Star Keeper is a cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. And we do have, she's like standing in front of a planet and she's grounded on the floor. And also this person is out in, this couple is out in nature getting grounded. So really this week, get grounded and really connect. You are someone that is a light worker. You're a star seed. It says Star Keeper. You're someone that is meant to spread your light in the world, and this goes along with you're not for everyone. So maybe in the past you have hidden yourself, hidden your talents, but this card is also saying to come out and be yourself. This is where you're going to be truly happy in life. So really work on that this week. If you picked a crystal, you picked fluorite. This is really great for balancing out emotions. So get a fluorite to, help you energetically as well. That is your quick healing messages for the week. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, and also come hang out with me weekly and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked crystal, you picked this beautiful clear quartz, this raw form clear quartz. Let's jump into the cards. It's a 3-card spread, mini pick a card reading for this week. The first card that we have is Star Bathing. Light body crystal grid. If you know anything about crystalline grids, this is definitely for you. Transmission activation. This is all about, if you look closely, there's someone, a female, laying down, and all these orbs of light are around her. This week, you're feeling that you are changing energetically. There's something that's changing. You're having a new perspective this week, or a new perspective is coming. And this is just saying to really be gentle with yourself this week. You're in a transmission stage. Number 9 is a good number for you this week. Number 9 is a completion number, but this is also an activation card. So you're being activated. There's something that spiritually activated you or will activate you this week. You're gonna feel really different. That's not a bad thing. It could feel good. It might feel emotional for you this week, but there is some sort of energetic activation happening this week, a new insight. The next card we have here is Trust the Timing. Number 3, I also see for you as a number this week. Number 9 and number 3. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. As a starseed or an old soul, you might feel that you have so much things that you want to accomplish in life, and you feel that time is running out. But it's so important for you to really be gentle at this time and go slow, because no matter what, you're going to get to the destination that you're meant to get to. You just really need to have faith, blind faith, trusting that you are where you are. Especially if you're someone who is really spiritual, you might feel that you're meant to be more spiritually advanced than you are. That is not true. When we learn lessons, when we have our spiritual growth, you want to go slow, because if you go too fast, you'll miss the mark. You'll miss the important information. The last card we have here is Cracked Open. Rock Bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of light. This is also talking about trusting. Trusting your intuition. Really opening yourself up. you are activating, you're going into a new level in your life this week. And this cracked open card is saying to really show your unique self to everyone. Don't hide it with certain people. Show who you truly are. And when you do that, you'll see the people that want to stay with you, stay in your life, and the people that necessarily don't, and that's okay. People come and go in our life all the time. It's just part of the human journey. We have rock bottom here and then activation. So there's definitely gonna be a little bit of challenge this week for you, but that's okay, because in life, not all happy things come from happiness. It comes from change. It comes from chaos. You're in this transition stage. You're in this stage of growth, and just honor it. Honor your feelings. Spirituality is not like, oh, it's so beautiful and butterflies. It takes a lot of work. If you picked a crystal, you picked a clear quartz, and clear quartz is really great for you this week, definitely, because it's going to clear away old energy, negative energy, low vibration energy. It's just going to really help you this week. So if you could get your hands on a clear quartz, especially a raw form, for this week, I would definitely suggest to get one, because even just looking at it will help with your activation and transmission. But I would really hold your crystal every single day. Make a crystal grid. If you don't know how to do that, look up videos on YouTube, but really that will help. Crystals are going to help you this week with activation. That is your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Hit the like button if it did, and also subscribe to my channel to keep up with me weekly, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye!